This is my racing lawnmower that I'm currently working on, but it can't steer. So let's fix that. Okay, there should only be a couple things in here. See how I bleak? Well, let's get it open. Okay, we got some paper, tie rods. This is the main part of this build. Or not the build, but the steering parts. This will make it work. And then some tie rod ends. We got some stickers, pretty cool. Some more stuff. Receipt. It's bleak. And in here we should have I only have one hand. A steering wheel. Now, my friend didn't like this one, but I think it'll turn out fine. So let's install them. Okay, I've got these spare nuts and bolts out of my little bucket here, bowl. And now I'm gonna take these and then temporarily stick them on here. I probably will get better bolts, but we're gonna see if they fit. All right, well, I wasn't recording, but as you can hear, I just welded these two. So now it stays in place, moving a little bit up here, but once that gets tightened down, it shouldn't do that anymore. But much better, this part doesn't move anymore, just the whole thing, which is fine. Right, I got the plate done. It's a little crude and it has paint on one side, but that doesn't matter because we got some clean stuff to weld to. That's clean too, right there. And I'm gonna put it right here, covering that hole, and just enough on the outside to hold, I don't have another hand, but to hold that up there. And I'm gonna weld this on. Okay, now that I got this plate welded in here and this tie rod on, nice and solid, unlike this one, not cool, but I foresee one problem. When I try and turn this way, so wheels going like that way, and this going that way, might be a problem with those colliding. Not 100% sure, but there's only one way to find out, so let's flip it over. Okay, so before I even turn the steering wheel, we have another problem. The nut is way too close to the ground. This is the nut on the bottom of the plate that I just welded, and that's like scraping into the floor. Anyways, let's see if it actually turns. Yep. It's a little tight. You can see. No, you can't. Okay, I'm gonna turn the steering wheel and we'll see what happens. the mower in the air. And this obviously isn't gonna work. This is way too far down and they hit each other. So I'm gonna do this the right way and go to Lowe's and grab a piece of all thread, weld that right in the middle, put both of these on that one piece, and then screw a nut down and it'll be all set. Okay, now that I've put the bar in there, like that, it steers so much better. Check this out. We can go all the way to each side, tires like that. We can go straight, feels so much nicer. And I still gotta fix that, some alignment issues. I probably would do that by taking off some of the threads over here and over here, since the other ones on the inside are completely tightened down. Actually, that one right there could go a little further. I might do that, but I'm just gonna shorten those up and it should have straight steering. Wheel, I got the wheel. And a lawnmower. I got done with this steering wheel by welding a plate on the back, and I got some bolts to go through. And then I torched this and it shifted the colors a little bit. Not too much, but it looks cool. And then I cut this part. It went down before, but I cut it and welded it so that it was up higher since it was hitting the ground before. And the tie rods are nice and secure. It's straight and it steers pretty well, actually. I put a battery in there so that it would hold the front down, because when you turn too far, the wheels just lock up and then go. But once that engine's in there, it'll be nice and heavy in the front and be able to steer.